Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to your single psychic prediction for December, what are we at? Friday the 19th through Sunday the 21st. So the weekend before Christmas, for those of you that celebrate Christmas. So it's a big week for all of us. And welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. This is for all signs and any sign that you're thinking of. Please use this reading to help you to manifest a love that you want coming into your life or to confirm a love that's coming. I do have some charms and some initials, and I have lots of messages from our spirit guides. Just a reminder, this week I uploaded your 2026 by sign singles prediction. So if you haven't seen that yet, check out my page so you can find that. And right now I'm working on some love general messages coming in. So I've been uploading those this week as well. So I hope you enjoy those readings. And let's get started for our singles weekend. Welcome, everybody. If you're watching this as a premiere, I'm so grateful that you've joined us. And if you're watching this as a replay, welcome. So let's see what we have. And if you want to be notified for the premieres in the future, hit that notification bell just so that you get the notice that it's going, live. So you have a chance to participate if you want to. Spirit, I call upon you for any loving messages for the weekend. What is it that you have for us? What is it that you want us to know for my singles? Male or female, if you have to interchange the pronouns, it doesn't matter. Just, listen for the messages, okay? Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have? What is it that you want? Any signs? Any sign I'm thinking of? I'm still using all my Christmas cards, so I'm enjoying my Christmas decks. I am listening for you now, Spirit. I have on the nice list. Okay, a little bit of a green light going on there for me that, everything's a go. It was almost like, okay, let's move forward. I have a sense of community. I feel at home with this person. I fit right in. Maybe their family's very open to receiving you. You got along with everybody, something like that. Friends, groups of friends. I have a sweet offer. Oh, I like the sweet offer. I like anybody who's sweet, first of all. Kind, sweet, caring, I want that. I want the person who's nice. I like the nice guy. Spirit, please share with me. Ascension. I can feel my vibration. You've raised my vibration, they're saying. Gorgeous. I have changed. You've changed me forever. How about your life is about to change? You've changed me. So that one person comes into your life and your life does change. It does. It's, you're sharing your life with somebody. Let's face it, whether it's you're going to have a different schedule, you're going to go to different places, you're going to start doing different things. You'll do some things you like to do, things they like to do. You'll be meeting new families. Some of you may move. Some of you may be eating foods, going to different religious services that you've never gone to before, cultural events, something like that. They're asking me to give you a few more of these. So, all right, let's see. They've got other messages. I have expressing myself. I feel like a child. That's coming into me as there's children involved in these connections and somebody on either both sides or one side. I definitely have children. And I have a helping hand. There's that sweet offer. Let me help you with that. Let me help you put your Christmas lights up. I have intuition. I'm trusting myself. That's gorgeous. I feel different this time, and I have drama. I'm going to say family drama. I don't feel like it's drama connected to this connection. It's almost as if we go somewhere and then something happens, somebody explodes, somebody says something, there's always family drama. And then we get in the car and it's like, well, welcome to my family. All right. So that was your initiation. And here we are. So it just feels like, you fit right in. So I guess you're going to be, thrown right into it is how I feel. So every family has drama, especially around the holidays. So that's what it feels like. So like, it was kind of like, welcome. I told you, I warned you. That's okay. It's all good. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Queen of Wands. I have a Knight of Pentacles. I have a Five of Swords. And I have a Eight of Cups. They're using the word protection, that I have a tendency to push people away. I have a tendency to, I don't want to say lock people out, but somebody has to work pretty hard to get to my inner core or to make me be really vulnerable with them. So I do feel like you know that about yourself. There is a sense of, they're saying I have two sides, that I have this side that I protect myself, I guard myself. It takes a lot for you to get to know me. And then I have this other side where I really do want to put in the effort, and I really do want to be excited about a new connection. The surface me says, I want to jump in, I want to take that leap of faith. I don't want to be scared. I want to get this going. I want to be excited. I want to get back on the horse. And then there's this kind of inner voice that says, take your time, be careful, trust your instincts, trust your intuition. Spirit, tell me more. So it's a little bit of a balance, isn't it? Oh, I love this Ace of Cups. Where is my sweet offer? Because that's what that feels like, doesn't it? It's this, I love this. It's this gorgeous Ace of Cups and Ace of Cups coming in. Look at this feeling of somebody, even the candy cane coming out. I don't know. It's I feel like it's genuine. I do. I feel like it's somebody who says, I have a genuine offer. I want to spend time with you. I want to get to know you. I'm not going to rush this. They just said, I'm not going to push you into something that you don't want to do. So it's not somebody who's just trying to seduce you. It's not. This feels heartfelt, is what I want to say. I feel that, they're not going to just seduce you and walk away. This isn't somebody who's out to use you. It's somebody that it's definitely, they've got their heart in it. I don't think they're out to use anybody. I have a Queen of Cups. So they see something in you that they didn't see in anybody else. And they do want to get this thing going. So here's the Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. It could be I had feelings from you from the moment I saw you. It really could. It could be, I don't think it's ever happened to me before. I don't think I've ever felt something for someone this quickly. It could be they fall for you really fast. And maybe it's exciting for both of you. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing. Some people fall fast. Some people, it takes time. It just, no two energies are ever going to be the same. I have a Page of Wands. I have a Four of Wands. And I have an Ace of Pentacles. This person's real. This person in the long run, they definitely have something to offer. Okay, so it's marriage, it's commitment, it's a home, it's family, it's getting to know our family, sharing our life. I mean, it's somebody that in the long run, I have something to offer. So whether it's that unconditional love they're saying, that Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups is true. Okay, so I have a true offer, true love, and it's real. You know, it's the person who you say, "Are you real? Are you for real?" Yes, they're for real. Beautiful. Spirit, please share it with me. I have a makeout session. Maybe that's the first time you realize that there's going to be more here. You know, just the first kiss. And it's the first time we kissed, I knew. I knew there was something more. And it could take just one kiss. Doesn't even mean we slept together. Maybe we haven't. Skinny dipping, trying something new. That's very playful energy. Steamy showers. Okay, so it's a very sensual connection. Maybe if you guys are younger, something sweet. I have a sweet tooth. There's my sweet offer again. So I do feel like this is a genuine person. I have love letters coming in, love notes, text messages, maybe emails. Maybe they leave you little notes on the counter or on your pillow while you're sleeping, or on your desk, you know, in your house. If you're, you know, going back and forth in houses, something like that. They leave you a little note on the refrigerator. I'll see you tonight, you know, something like that. Wine tasting. We're having a good time. That feels like we're dating, we're having fun, we're sensual, we are enjoying each other. The intimacy is there. I feel like a little bit of PDA. Okay. Maybe we're not afraid to. I don't know how much PDA, but maybe this person isn't afraid to kiss you because they feel like kissing you, you know, in public, not making out, but they give you a little kiss, or they hold your hand for sure. You know, they hold your hand in a restaurant. They hold your hand walking across the street. You know, they're not afraid of those things. They don't care what people think. I have fantasies. I've been thinking about you. So I'm fantasizing about you. I will admit that I feel like I'm a little bit obsessed. I have good night texts and what are you doing? What are you thinking? So I will say, at what point did I cross over? Did I cross over during the first kiss? But I think we're obsessed with each other. I think it's going to be one of those connections where I can't get you out of my mind either. What the heck is wrong with me? And it's fun. You know, we stay up talking all night long, whether it's in person or we talk and, you know, on the phone all the time, and we're fantasizing about each other. We're getting to know each other. At the same time, I feel like it's very playful. I feel like we're not hurting anybody. We're both adults. We can say and do things that we want, you know, but it's very, I guess, refreshing is where I'm going. Let's get some initials. Let's see if they'll give me some clues. Now, some of you have somebody that you might have in mind. So maybe you'll get your person's initials. Others of you are just manifesting with me today. So could be a clue as to what's coming. Maybe this is the weekend that we meet our person. Maybe this is the weekend that we have our first kiss, and very much a feeling of off and running. I will say that. I think that once you meet this person, it's kind of like fast moving energy. I have the letter F. I have an H. I have an N. I have another F. I have an E. I have a V, G, Q, the letter P, then H, another N, W, R, you have a J, JR, Junior, Okay, William Jr., Bill Jr. I have a U. I have an O. And I have the letter A. Okay, so for some of you, those could be definitely some clues. Okay, let's see what else they have to us for today. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. Where are we headed? What is it that you want us to know about our person or the energy around this connection? What's important to know? I have heart and mind. Oh, beautiful. Compassion, wisdom. Oh, an intellect and emotional balance. So you may like this person and they may like you for both. You know, it's not just, you're not just a pretty face. You're not just hot. You're smart, you know, you're the whole package. You know, everybody wants that. Everybody wants to be, I think people want to be with somebody they can talk to more than even look at, you know, like, I mean, yeah, you need them to be attractive, but if they can't speak and you have no communication, that's no fun. What am I going to do? Just stare at you? No, this is somebody who has it both. Okay, you're smart and balanced and good looking, and I think it's both. I think we're both obsessing over each other for the same reason. So I'm kind of attracted to you for a lot of reasons, and that keeping my attention isn't just you're good looking. It's you're holding my attention by what you say and how we interact with each other. I have a drum, somebody who goes by the beat of their own drum. I love that. A very strong individual, a very strong, unique personality. They don't listen to, you know, what everybody else is doing. They don't care. They're not a follower. They would be a leader. They send out a clear message. They speak their mind. They don't hold back. So you've got somebody that, if you don't like what I have to say, it's okay, you know, but it's my opinion. So it doesn't mean you're going to be fighting with this person. It just means that they're not going to bow down to somebody. They're not. They're going to stand their ground and go with what's important to them. I had the number 27. I had the number 31, 1, a magnifying glass. I want to get to know you. I want to look at the fine print. I want to see you, every little part of you. I want to know you inside and out. So it's the person who asks a lot of questions, and we talk about everything. We go through all our histories, our childhood, our families, everything that's going on in our lives, everything that we've been through, Spirit saying, because this person wants a close look at you. They want to know, they really want to feel like they know everything about you. And I think that's really, really important. That's somebody who's in it for the long run. I have a Leo energy here with this lion. So I'm devoted, high self-esteem, absolutely, high inner strength, confident, bold, self-centered. And the courageous part to me is that reaching out, or that not hesitating to, when they meet you, to act. That obviously we're attracted to each other. Obviously there's interest here. I'm not going to just, you know, I don't know, wait for the fairy princess to come and wave a magic wand for it to happen. I'm going to get your phone number. I'm going to call you like a real person. So this person takes action. This person is not intimidated. They're saying, not shy. Nice. I have a wheel of fortune. The universe is at work. Absolutely. So I think you guys are going to know. I mean, it's a falling fast energy. I knew from the first kiss energy. So is it the universe happening? Yeah, I would say that. I would say fate, destiny lining up. And at some point it does happen. At some point it's like they're showing me like these merging roads, like this person's on this road and you're on this road, and boom, we hit that point of intersection and we meet. And we're destined. There's a sense of we're destined to be together. So I think we recognize it very soon, very early on, and I think we're happy about it. The number 34, waterfall of emotion, tears of joy, that when you kiss somebody or you make love to somebody and you're falling in love, that you're so overwhelmed emotionally that you cry. And the person says, "Why are you crying? Did I hurt you?" And you're like, "No, I'm just so happy. I just can't believe how much I'm in love with you." Or I don't remember the last time I was able to release this kind of emotion, this happy, joyful emotion. It just feels good. It's tears in your eye, like, "Oh, I'm so in love with you," eyes. And that's a beautiful feeling. It is. It's to be that intimate with somebody. I have keys. Okay. Many choices, but also many, many new beginnings, right? And there's this sense of a door. There's a sense of having a key to your home. Let yourself in. You'll get there before I do. Just let yourself in, make yourself at home. We have keys to each other's houses at some point. We're moving in together, Spirit's saying, because we don't need to have two houses at some point. We are always together and we always want to be together. And I have a sun. Ooh, look at, I'm going to take these two. I have a white feather, a sense of a miracle. And I'm just going to say, this is a very sensitive time of year because a lot of our angels, our lost loved ones, are on our mind around the holidays, and they're closer to us than you think, Spirit just said. So you will catch a feather probably a little bit more often right now than you maybe other times, or more aware of it. So your lost loved ones are probably, just saying hello, happy holidays, right? But it's also this new beginning. It's coming out of some kind of, I don't want to say darkness, but it's coming out of a space where you're ready to move on. I would say it that way. And I feel this new day happening in this brightness, but I also feel like it's being guided by these lost loved ones in spirit. Grandmother, my grandfather, my mother has passed, somebody that would be very, very important to you this time of year, and you miss them tremendously. And they would be so happy for you, for this love just coming into your life and seeing you so happy. Let's get some charms. Let's see. Wait a minute. Let me go back a minute. Let me get some signs. Let's see. I did get that Leo feeling a minute ago. Let's see if they'll share. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I have an Aquarius. I have a Leo. I have a Taurus. I have a Gemini. And let's get one more. And I have an Aries. So you or them could be any of these signs. And then I know my charms oftentimes have some additional signs. So we'll see if our charms have some signs as well. Let me get some charms. Okay. So let's zoom in. And I have a big, beautiful bowl of charms today. And there's definitely some other signs in here. So let's see what they want you to know. Okay, lots of signs. Let's start with those. I have a Scorpio. Scorpio. This looks like a Sagittarius. I have a Libra. I have a Virgo. I have a Capricorn. These are, I have a Pisces. I have a Virgo. All right, let me see what I feel. What does this say? In a month. Okay, so maybe it's starting now. Maybe in a month we'll know this is the love of our life. Maybe they're giving us 4 weeks to find this person. I do have a baby bottle. I don't know if I necessarily feel a baby in my life, but I feel like some of you may want a baby. So if that's something that you are asking spirit for, then this would be that they're in it for the long run. This is a true love. So if you're looking for the person who's going to be the father or mother of my child, and have a child because you haven't had your children yet, then I feel like spirit's reminding you that we know and we're working on it. And maybe this is the person that you actually would create a family with, which would be beautiful. For those of you that still want that. I have January. I'm going to put that with the 1 month. Okay, so it could be a little bit of heading into next month. It could be maybe we meet up now and maybe over the next 4 or 5 weeks, 6 weeks, things start to really turn into something. That would be fun. I have 2 parrots. Look at this. And they are both kind of doing the same thing. We could be mirroring each other. It could be that we have a lot in common. It could be somebody says something and the other one says, I knew you were going to say that. I just knew that's how you were going to answer that. So a little bit of a mirroring energy happening there, twin flame, possibly. I have 2 things that are telling me that I cut away and I brushed away energy. So this is interesting because I have these scissors. And then I have this, it's a tassel, but it's almost like a little broom. You know, it's like the end of a broom. So I'm going with the broom because that's what I felt. So it was a brushing away feeling. It was a getting rid of stuff that doesn't help me anymore. It could be thoughts. It could be people. It could be toxic energy. It could be changes in my behavior. It could be decluttering. They're saying, like I've gone through this, phase where I have been just throwing stuff away that I can't stand it anymore. I have just too much stuff and it's just, I feel like it's all on top of me. So it's a decluttering, it's a cutting away, it's a releasing, they're saying dusting off. So just a cleaning up house, emotional house, physical house, maybe even yourself, exercising more, new hairdo, new clothes. Sometimes when you start dating, you kind of punch things up a little bit. So that could be going on. But yeah, they said it's more of a behavior than anything. It's more behavior. So that decluttering would be the best example. And then I have this little baby star. Even though it's a little one, I feel like it has a lot of meaning because I feel that it's that one star that shines bright that I wish upon. And it's that hope. It's that I just know there's going to be a day that everything that I have been praying for and asking for, and if I want to have that baby with somebody someday, that spirit's going to bring me that person. So it's the hope and inside of all of us that I don't ever want you to give up on, no matter how long you've been waiting, because sometimes the person who's the best thing that ever happened to you is going to be worth the wait. And so we don't ever want to give up. We don't ever want to stop thinking about it, manifesting, trying. And we always want to have that kind of star in the sky. Spirit, what else do you need us to know today about this connection? What's important? Let's see what we have. So those were nice. What do you have for us? I have a 6 of Swords. I have a 2 of Wands. I have a Judgment. And I have a Three of Swords. The Six of Swords came into me as I've traveled many lifetimes. And when I asked them what they meant by that, they said that you've been through a lot and you've probably ended relationships and started over maybe more than once. And you've had broken hearts more than once. And it's a feeling of, of course nobody wants that anymore, but you also know that you can survive and because you've gone through it more than once, and nobody can take away how much you love yourself or your self-respect or your self-value. So this just feels like a flash of reality to me of all that I've been through. So I'm just going to say it that way. And then also what I know I want. It's like, okay, so this is what I've been through, but moving forward, there's that, look at this. It's like these two single stars in the sky. All I need is one. I don't need a whole sky full of stars. I need one star, one hope, one dream that comes true. So this is a feeling of, I am definitely a better judge of character at this point. I definitely know, I'll know it when I see it, Spirit just said. So they've given you that at this phase in your life. You are following your intuition, they just said more. You're listening to your feelings more than you ever have, as opposed to like thinking things through or over analyzing things. You're really just trying to be in the moment and feel. So that's something maybe you're training yourself to do, but you are a better judge of character for sure because of everything you've gone through. And I have a Death card. So those things changed you. You're not the person that you used to be. So they're saying you have a tremendous amount to offer now because of that. So don't forget that. You've grown, you've learned. I have a Seven of Swords. You've seen it all. You've been there, done that. You recognize the wrong in people. I'd rather be alone than be lied to. I'd rather be alone than, somebody keep breaking my heart. I'll get through this. It's how this came through with this Knight of Swords. Like, I've gotten through worse, and unless Spirit brings somebody to me that I really want to be with, I'm not going to settle. So you've made up your mind, and that's really what's going on. And so whoever this person's that's coming into you, you're not a pushover. You've got a strong mind also. You're not just a pretty face. You got a good head on your shoulders. You are not going to settle, so you guys have met your match as far as that goes. You both know what you want. And I think that that's half the battle. I have a Four of Pentacles. I've been waiting for this. I'm not going to settle. Yeah, I think that there's this beautiful energy of waiting for the right one. And I think that's okay. I think that's good. I have a Six of Pentacles. This is what I want. This is a soulmate energy. This is a sense of I want what I've always hoped for. And Spirit knows what you're daydreaming about. They know what you're manifesting and envisioning. And just remember, this is all predestined before you get here. So you've already, planned your contract of who's coming into your life and when, and what's going to happen and what are the lessons. So this sense of we're destined, it's predestined, right? It's before we even get here. I have a Justice card. Is this the person you will marry? Some of you, I'm going to say yes. A King of Wands. Look at this big, beautiful lion at his side, that Leo, courageous, strong energy again. This person has got a powerful energy. They definitely have a sense of self-security, high self-esteem. So that might be something that you notice in them right away, that I have a Queen of Cups and an Empress. I love this. You have this beautiful nurturing, somebody has this beautiful nurturing, loving, caring, kind, feminine, divine feminine energy. So that feels like it's that's what they're falling in love with. They just shared with me this feeling of softness. And it's not like you have a soft body. Maybe you do. Maybe you're fluffy. Maybe you have some curves, something like that. But the softness felt more that your energy it's not hard. It's not coming on strong. It's not demanding. It's not high maintenance. It's not high drama. So there's this sense of, I don't know how to describe it. They said softness. You have a beautiful, soft energy, approachable, nurturing, kind, not demanding. Maybe you're the least demanding person out there. Maybe you're the easiest person they've ever dated. They say, where do you want to go tonight? And you're like, wherever you want to go. Where do you want to go? Like you're super easy to get along with and to be with and to enjoy. So there could be something going on with that. But they said the softness of energy. I like that. I don't know if I've ever heard it referred to that way before, but I do understand it. Okay, so let's see what the loving messages are. I think that, should we say from the first kiss? I would say so. I think that you kiss this person and you'll know that this person's got something to offer. Spirit, please share with me loving messages. Stay forever. I don't want you to leave. I felt like I was staying over for the weekend, or I came over for a night, like we're having a little sleepover, and this person doesn't let you get out of bed. This person's like, no, don't go. Don't go. I don't want you to go. So yeah, stay forever. Stay in my life forever. Stay here tonight forever. Don't ever leave. So I love that. Nobody compares to you. I think you're the whole package. I think the combination of the intellectual and the looks, that you are the whole package to them. You make my heart skip a beat. Beautiful. My mind is telling me no, but my heart is telling me yes. The no would be maybe it's moving fast. Maybe you're second guessing it because it's moving fast. But again, don't compare it to anybody else's pace, because every relationship and different people go at different paces. If you're falling in love fast and they're falling in love fast, then maybe that's the pace it's supposed to go at. I feel like Spirit wants you to listen to your feelings and almost listen to your body. Like, what's your body telling you? What's your heart telling you? What's your vibration telling you? So maybe we just say, you know what? My body feels amazing when I'm with this person. I'm calm. I'm at peace. I feel at home. I'm not anxious. I'm not nervous. I'm not walking on eggshells. I'm not afraid of what I'm going to say. So listen to your feelings. I have you consume my mind. There's definitely a feeling of we're obsessing over each other. I definitely felt that. I love everything about you. I think you just met somebody really, really important, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm in it for the long haul, is what they had said. I think you finally have met your person. And if you were meeting, they're saying a Christmas wish. Oh my God, I love you, Spirit. Maybe that's what we need. Maybe that we just need that ray of hope today, that Spirit does have a Christmas present for all of us and a Christmas wish. Isn't that gorgeous? That was really nice. Thank you, Spirit. Let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. How gorgeous. I want to thank you for being here as always, and Weekend forecasts are always fun. So let's put this out for you. And I do hope that wish comes true. I really do. If you're new to the channel, hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Thank you always for your comments, your beautiful comments. Claim it, own it, it's yours. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, kathymamolinspsychicmedium.com. Also, check out my other 2 channels. They're up and running. They're doing great. I have a pick a card channel and I have a twin flame channel, and I'll put the links in the description below. If you'll be seeing me between now and the holidays, because I'll be uploading. But I, of course, wish everybody a happy holiday with their family. And then we will be doing lots of fun stuff heading into the new year here on the channel. So we'll see you again soon. I hope you enjoyed your weekend forecast, and we will see you real soon for new love messages. Bye-bye.